Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercrafts 67. Tonight I am just going to do some simple collage work, I guess you would call it. When we have moved, as most of you know, I've just moved house. I've got so many boxes, corrugated cardboard boxes, that I really don't want to throw them away. I want to do some things with them. So I've been fiddling with them in the last couple of weeks, and I've just made some little embellishments and things like that with corrugated cardboard. So I've got these two little, I'm going to call them little journaling cards, and they're just some botanical style prints from a Kaisercraft paper line. I'm just going to bring my lamp in a bit further. So I've just been doing that kind of thing. I made one here with some, again, scrapbooking paper and a big butterfly and some die-cut flower stems, I suppose you would call them. But I really enjoyed creating this one here, and I was very inspired with this one from the freebie, or not the freebie, from the pages within the monthly subscription box from Paper Inspirations. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a couple of these because I think these are great either as a journal card, or they could make a great journal topper. You could have all your toppers ready to go for upcoming projects. So what I have done is I have pulled some pieces of corrugated cardboard from boxes, and this box particularly is this style of thing. So I've pulled off all this white cardboard and just exposed the corrugate, and I've just flattened that. I'm just grabbing my bone folder. I've just flattened that down with my bone folder. Now, these are the papers that came in the, I don't want to say the wrong month, but I believe it was the July mystery box from Paper Inspirations. And I just love the script. I love the vintageness, the grunginess, the aged look of them. And I love the beautiful focal points of these butterflies and birds and things like that. So what I did with this one, I just pulled one of the pages as my focal piece. So I ripped out the focal piece and I've used the remaining script as my background. So I'm just going to basically do something very, very similar. I have worked a little bit in ahead of time, and I've got my images ripped to size, because with these what I want to do is have my base pieces, but then I want to raise my focal piece, sort of like that kind of thing. So I've picked these two beautiful butterfly images, and then I've just got some things like, I've got the remaining script from the pages, I've got some coffee stained doily, and I've got some rust dyed napkin, and I think I'm just going to collage a background. I've also got some cheesecloth and some coffee stained doily, crochet doily, some string, some lace, and we'll just sort of have a play. I'm also using from the mystery box, or want to use, these vellum butterflies that we received, because on this one here I've actually sewn into place the vellum butterflies over, I don't know if you can see that, over the butterfly image. So you've just got your little butterflies floating up the top there. So yeah, we'll just see how we go. All right, so I guess the first thing I want to do is I want to do my backgrounds. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to pick some script, and I may need to rip down some more, and I'm just simply going to collage the script over the cardboard. I don't mind if there's a little bit of cardboard showing. I don't mind that shabby, that sort of, you know, grungy, shabby kind of edging. I'm just going to rip that piece off. So just that sort of thing. Now you won't see much of the background. So, but it's there. So I will There's another little bit of script. I might use a bit of napkin on this one. Just fiddling, just having a play. I like that shabby edge of that napkin. So I might put that sort of thing over there, like that. And then I've got a bit more script down here. So we'll just sort of fiddle with something like that, and I'll grab my glue. I'm just going to use this fabric glue because it's all I have left at the moment. All right, so yeah, just simple, easy, just collaging. And how is everyone today? What is today? Today is Monday. My little grandson is not well. He's got a chest infection and conjunctivitis, the poor little darling. So I have been over his place today, watching over him because he couldn't go to kindy. So as much as he's sick, he's still got plenty of energy, that's for sure. But no, we've had a very nice day, apart from him being sick. Yeah, so that was today, and very exciting news for me. I'd like to share that I have just reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am so thrilled. Thank you all so very much for continued support, for clicking that button. It was a goal that I made for myself back in the beginning of this year, that I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. So I am just wrapped. So I'm going to organise it. I just want to do a little thank you so much giveaway kind of sort of thing. So that will be a video coming very shortly. I just have a bit of a busy schedule in the next couple of days. My mum has taken a fall and is in the hospital, so I've got to get back home to see her. So I'm planning to head off tomorrow, and I'll be away for a couple of days. So yeah, so busy, but once I get back, I will definitely organise a little giveaway, and we'll talk about that more in the next video. But yes, but thank you so much to everybody, to my very, very loyal subscribers that comment on every video, and for everybody that's come on board to encourage and support and leave your lovely comments. I appreciate everything, and I read everything, and I reply to everything. So thank you. All right, so we'll just do a little bit more here. That's double thickness, that. I wonder, this one here's got a bit of gold, so I might use that instead. I'll just rip that bottom edge off. So I'll just do that. And once everything is dry, I can't do it on camera. You guys know the story. I've really got to learn to edit my videos, I guess. But yeah, once everything is dried, and I will then sew around all the edges. I'll show you the other one in a minute. I'm just trying to get this down. But that's optional. I love to sew, and I love things. I love my work to have that sewing look, but that's totally by choice. But yeah, once it's all dried, I will sew around all the edges and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'll do that off camera. I'll just put that little bit there like that. Now, as I said, you won't see much of this background, so it doesn't have, you don't have to use, you know, your best papers and things like that if you're doing something like this. And then I'm just going to pop this little piece here. Down along there. All right, so there's two backgrounds kind of done. I'm just going to grab one of these out. I can clean my fingers as I work. Clean my glue. All right, so now while they're still a little bit tacky, I'm just going to just press into the corrugate. I did do a video just the other day for my design team project for Witchcraft Do You Do, which I did this as well. And I don't know, to me it's a shame to waste corrugated cardboard. So just going to press that in there just to give it a little bit more texture. It's probably a good idea to wait for the glue to be nice and dry. Alright, so that sort of thing. Like I said, a lot of that will be covered up. Alright, so there's the bases of our backgrounds. Now I will want to ink all around the edges, but and I can do that later, but what I want to do at this stage is I just want to ink where the papers are overlapping, just to take some of those white edges away and just to weather the papers just that tiny bit more. Just that kind of thing. It's warm here tonight. It's almost like winter's just about to come to an end. Although it's August, isn't it, tomorrow? And I don't know, somehow without fail, we always get the westerly winds for the exhibition show here in Brisbane. It's called the Ekka, if you're not from Brisbane, not from around here. And every year, without fail, it always gets windy at the exhibition. All right, now you know what? I've lost. Oh, no, here they are. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. These are our little toppers that I thought I might like to use. And maybe, I wonder which way they should go. Maybe we could do them that way for a change. This one I've done in this direction, but that one looks to be a little bit bigger than these. So maybe I could do it this way. Just like that. Okay, so what I want to do now is I've got this second piece of corrugated cardboard, and I'm just going to stick our little butterfly image over the top of that. Just like that. I'm just going to, again, just run my bone folder through the corrugate just to sort of settle it in and give it a bit of an older look. And I'll do the same with this one. Aren't they just so pretty, these butterflies? They're beautiful. Okay, so I'll just run the bone folder through there. Just like that. Now again, of course, once this is all dry, I will sew around the edge, but I'm just going to give it some ink just to cover up those white edges. Just like that sort of thing. Now, I did try this in my other one. I just don't want to ruin the image, that's all. Well, that's not too bad. I'm just going to run my ink pad just really lightly. And you see you get those kind of corrugated markings through it. And I think that adds to aging it as well. Oh, I like that. Very nice, very nice. All right, so now these are going to sit on there like so. And I want to sort of put some fabric, something down behind my raised image. And I just love a bit of cheesecloth. So let's see what we can do with that. And I'm just going to randomly cut a piece. Just like that. And I'm just going to kind of lay that down. And I don't mind if it's overlapping a bit. So I'm going to kind of do that sort of thing. I might spread that a little further. Spread it out a little further. Like that sort of thing. Just like that. And I'll cut another piece for the other one. I've got to do some more coffee dyeing. Put that one down there like that sort of thing. And then I want to use, what have I got? I love this coffee stained old doily. I'm just sort of wondering. Now that could be really nice. So I'm just going to kind of snip that there. And I'm just going to snip off this little sort of half flower, because it will be hidden if I leave it on there, but we might be able to use it if I snip it off. So that piece I'm just kind of going to lay there, and then we'll have a look how that looks. Yeah, I like that. And then what else have we got here? I've got this little pretty piece. I don't know what it's like. It's like a lace, but it could be a curtain material, or it could be some sort of, I don't know, upholstery maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to put a piece of that there and see what that looks like. And I might, where's that doily that I had? There's that doily. It might get lost though. I'll just see what it looks like. So I could have it kind of poking out. Oh, I don't mind that. All right, so we might chop that one in half. Oh. Doesn't want to chop. And we'll put one up this way, like that. And we'll do one in the opposite direction. I just want to pull out my cheesecloth a bit further. Like I said, I really don't mind if it hangs over the edge. And then we're going to put a doily down there, and that one on top of that, and that one there like that. Oh, that's nice, and it's got a nice amount of layers, and it's got some texture. Okay, now what else? I've got some a print. Oh, that's the other thing. I'll do that before I forget. Now I want to play with these Vellum Butterflies that came in the July mystery box. And what I did with that one, as I said before, I laid it over the top of the printed butterfly. But I don't know if I want to do that again, if I've got something that will match up really nicely. Like that one could go on there. That's pretty. But this one here, we've got the main feature, but we've also got this little sort of faded out one here in the back. So I'm wondering if I should do something like that. Do I have something that will... Well, that one might match a little better on that one. Yeah, I might do those two. So I'll stick them down for now. But again, once they have dried, I like to come back through with the machine and just sew the body of the butterfly. So I'll just use a bit of glue for now. And just put that in place. I'm just going to bend the wings just a tiny bit. I've used way too much glue on that. I'll put that one there. And we'll put this one down on this one. Not too much glue again. But that'll be fine because you can probably see it there, but once I machine stitch, you won't see it at all. All right, so there's our two little acetate. I think I called them vellum before, but they're actually acetate butterflies. Now I would like to put in an eyelet. With this one here, I popped in an eyelet, but I also did some gold leafing, but I haven't brought that out just yet. The gold leaf is packed away, so I think I'll pop in an eyelet on each one of them. And I think I might like a gold eyelet. I'm slowly starting to run out of my eyelets. Oh, my poor crocodile. I think I told you the story how my husband decided he was going to use it and ended up punching a hole with this eyelet setter and completely squashed it. So I'm putting it out there. If there is anybody out there that has an eyelet setter or a crocodile like this one, or Stamping Up or a We Are Memory Keepers, or any brand that they want to part with, please let me know, because I've looked online and these things are not cheap. I told my husband he has to replace it. So, yeah. Let me know if anyone has one that they're wanting to part with or willing to part with. I will gladly buy it from you. All right, so now just got to pop these things back in place. That one's going to go that way and that's going to go on there. All right, so now I've also got, I've printed out some, they're called distressed numbers, and I believe they're from Black Creations. They are really, really nice, very vintage, and I just thought I might just cut something just to add into this this whole idea here. So this one here I really love. It says specimen, specimen number, the name and the date, June 1st, 1931. So I think that's really nice. I'll just cut it out. It may be too big. We'll just have a little look. I'm just thinking maybe up in the corner, like something like that, or maybe over onto the other corner, something like that. And then for this one here, what else have we got? We've just got some number series here. Some of these, they're all beautiful. It's hard to decide. Oh, I've got this one here, order number. I love that too. I love them all. I think I might just go with the number, my number series. So I might just use this one at the top because I like the colours. I'll cut that one out. And I think that could look pretty, I might actually do it this way. Yeah, I might do it that way. All right, so I'll stick those down. Oh, first of all, I just want to give them a bit of ink. All right, so I'll stick those in place. that one there like that. I'm trying to get it straight. And we'll do the same with this one. Oh, no, I can't remember which side, but we'll go there. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to stick this part down to this just as yet because I'll want to sew around that and sew around the number, but we will stick these elements down. So I'm just going to run just a bit of glue here to stick down my cheesecloth. I'm going to pull that right out as much as I can and just kind of lay it down like that. Then we're going to put down our doily. Just a touch of glue here and there. Like that. And then we've got this piece of coffee stained crochet doily. And I'm going to put that down about like there. And then that will go over the top like that, and all the machine stitching and everything. And then we'll do this one as well. So again, we're going to lay down our cheesecloth. Just a bit there. And we'll lay down this piece of lace. About there. And then we're going to make our doily go that way on this one. Just like that. Put that there. And then again, machine stitched and everything. Now I've got this little piece of doily, which I really do love. I don't know. All right, so what else? Do we want to put anything else on there? Bit of gold leafing would look beautiful, but again, that's something I can come back and do. I've got a bit of metal, I've got a bit of texture, I've got some distress inking. So these ones measure, I think these are a 5, just let me grab my ruler. Where did I put my ruler? Here it is. I think, so they're 5 by 4. 5 by 4. So they could actually, you know, if you were doing a lap book or something with a bit of substance, they could make a nice pocket even within a journal or within a project. Once I've done all the sewing, I will then, because obviously you'll see the sewing, because I'm thinking rather than glue that down on there, I'm going to sew the whole thing in place if my machine will go through that much thickness. My poor sewing machine. So I'll have lots and lots of stitching. And then, yeah, once I've done all that, then I will back it with some coffee stained paper. And there you have it, just something really quick and easy, using up what you have on your craft desk in your stash. As I said, these came from the July mystery box from Sue at Paper Inspirations. I'm not sure if there are any left, but I will leave a link below to Sue's shop. And yeah, and then once our little butterflies are completely dry, I will go through and I will sew their little bodies in place, just lifting them up off the page, give it that sort of idea that they're kind of flying. Oh, I really like them. They're very grungy, very inky, but really pretty. So there you go. What are we going to call them? Easy collage using corrugated cardboard. How's that? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And once again, thank I would love to thank everybody for helping me to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, look out for the next video, which will be a bit of a giveaway and a bit of a celebration on that. But just for now, everyone, please stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.